What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Run with Jay channel. So today we're going to be reviewing the Ultra Boost 22 from Adidas. So we're going to take a look at this shoe to see what has changed, if anything has changed at all, see what is new, and see if this shoe is worth getting. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please hit that like and subscribe button as well as the bell for notifications. And thank you to all my returning subscribers for all your contribution and support. So let's get this review started. So the Ultra Boost 22 was released in December of 2021. The price of this shoe is $190, so it has gone up $10 compared to last year's 21 at $180. And also the 21 was released in January, so they did release the shoe about a little bit a month early compared to last year. The weight of the shoe has dropped just a little bit. So last year, the 21 weighed at about 12.27 ounces for an 8.5, which is my running shoe size. This year, the size is about 11.6. So a little bit more than half an ounce weight drop, which is good, of course. So the offset has pretty much stayed the same as well at 10 millimeter drop. So the front is about 20.5 and the heel is about 30.5. So similar to last year, there's plenty of room in the toe area for people with wide feet. And new this year is the sock-like feel upper, where it's very good. It locks your foot in, and I didn't have any issues with any midfoot being too tight or anything. This shoe comes in a ton of colors, and there's going to be a lot of collaborations done with artists. So if you're not interested in the original white or all black color that came out in the beginning, you'll be able to see tons of colors out there that's readily available, and they'll be adding new colors as well throughout the year as we go on. And these are some of the shoes that you also see in the outlets. If you have an Adidas outlet near you, there's plenty of Ultra Boost 21s that I've seen on sale that are a super low price now. If you're interested in getting a bargain and getting last year's version, they are readily available in the outlet stores right now. So this shoe is made up of a few important components very similar to last year. The upper is entirely made up of prime knit, which is made up of 50% Parley recycled ocean plastic and 50% recycled polyester. So Adidas is trying to be very eco-friendly with some of their materials. The Adidas plastic lacing system is very similar compared to last year with these plastic plates on the side. There is additional, in this year's model, 2 additional loops in the front of the shoe lacing system to help reduce pressure points and tightness on the top of your foot after you're lacing your shoe in. The heel is very similar to last year. However, I do feel that the heel holds my foot in a lot better, and it's also a little bit narrower compared to last year. There was some heel slippage in the shoe last year, but this year with the a little bit slightly changed heel, my feet fits a lot better, as well as fitting in this upper, which is very sock-like, almost reminds me of the Flyknit knit material that Nike has. It was very comfortable, and I didn't have any issues with my feet moving around a lot or my feet falling out, so that was very good. There's a heel counter in the back similar to last year, and then in the midsole is where the action is. You have this huge chunk of Boost foam, which is Adidas's bread and butter. So this foam is very soft, it's very comfortable. As soon as you put your foot in and walk around, you can feel the difference compared to last year. And also there's a LEP system, which is like this plastic plate that's in the middle of the shoe that helps you, with some energy return as well as comfort while running. And on the bottom, you have the outsole, which is made of Continental rubber with this stretch web design to make sure you don't slip around. And these, I must say that this is probably one of the best outsoles in any shoe that I've tried on. These rubbers really grip the road, and there's never any issues I've had with slipping while running in these shoes or anything with these types of Continental rubber outers. So I really like these outer materials a lot. So what has really changed in this year's version? Well, the upper, like I said before, has changed a little bit. My foot is more locked in and it's a lot more comfortable, so my foot doesn't move around as much. And there's also a little bit of additional plush in the top of the tongue, so when you're lacing your shoe, it doesn't give you any pressure points or make your top of your foot hurt from tying your laces too tight. This reminds me again like the Flyknit material from Nike, and with the additional change in the heel, like my heel is locked in as well. It's not moving around. It's also very comfortable, and I don't get any rubbing on the heel Achilles area. So this is also a very nice change. The boost and the LEP systems pretty much, in my opinion, identical compared to last year. Not much changes out there. Slight changes in the outsole rubber design. Even though I thought last year's version was fine as well. So these really grip the road. And then the additional 2 loops in the front of the laces to help reduce pressure points and give you more comfort while you have your foot in the shoe definitely is additional plus. But other than that, this will feel like an Adidas Ultra Boost, and it still looks like an Ultra Boost compared to last year. I like the design of the Ultra Boost. Honestly, I think it's one of the nicer looking shoes that you could use for running and pretty much anything else you want to do. While I was walking in this shoe just felt super comfortable, and it's probably a shoe that I can use just walking around somewhere, for a long part of the day if I need a shoe for, support like that. And also if I wanted a shoe that pretty much did everything, like, it could run, or if I'm on a vacation or something that I want to bring one shoe that does everything, this is probably a great option to choose. And like I said before, there's tons of colorways for this shoe that'll, they'll keep making new colors as we go throughout the year. So this is definitely a shoe that's very popular, and it's been around for a while, and this is the Adidas probably top sellers in terms of shoes. So in my initial runs with the Ultra Boost 22, right out of the box, as I put my foot in, I can feel the difference with the upper. Feels a lot more locked in, a lot more comfortable, along with the heel, in my opinion, like I said before. First run with this shoe, it just felt great. Last year's version was a little bit stiff. They definitely changed the LEP system a little bit, so it's a little bit softer. So there's definitely a ton of foam in this shoe, so you'll definitely feel it while running. You might not feel the ground much, so people that like to feel the ground a little bit while they run and not just purely run on foam, this might not be the shoe for you. So overall, I think this shoe just feels a lot more comfortable with the changed upper and the heel, and also it's a little bit more flexible. So I think I could use the shoe as a daily trainer. Although it's a little bit costly in my opinion compared to the other types of shoes out there in the market, like the Pegasus 38. They're probably going to come out with a 39 soon. Also a little bit cheaper than the Ultra Boost. The Ultra Boost is just, very nice looking shoe. It's designed well. It could be used for any types of runs. For me, if I were to choose a shoe for maybe a speed run, I probably wouldn't go with this shoe. The downsides of the shoe is a little bit heavy compared to some of the shoes out there. Even though it did shed some weight this year at 11.6 ounces, it's still a little bit heavy for a running shoe in my opinion. It is built solid though, so some people might still, enjoy the shoe. And if you're a little bit heavier, this shoe might be better for you since it does, accommodate a lot of weight, and it's pretty solid while you're running. So I think this shoe would be great for, not only beginner runners or for people who want a shoe that kind of does everything, like a daily trainer. You can definitely do long runs in this shoe. It's very comfortable. So for people that are weight sensitive, this might be a little bit too heavy for you. But honestly, while running in this shoe, I never really felt or thought of the weight. It's, didn't feel like basically 11.6 ounces. It was soft, light, and very comfortable to run in. For speed runs or quick runs, probably not the best option in my opinion. There's definitely shoes out there that are lighter and faster. So there's no carbon fiber or energy rods or racing, specs. And then in this Ultra Boost 22, I think Adidas target their shoes to the mass consumer who want a shoe that kind of does everything. Also, it's a shoe that's used for a lot of collaboration, so it's kind of like a lifestyle shoe as well as a running shoe. So it serves different purposes, but it's definitely one of their most popular shoes out there. So you can do long runs in them, daily runs. For speed runs, I probably choose something else. This is definitely a great option in my opinion that I'm thinking now if I'm going to go on vacation and I need to do a run here and there, but I also want a shoe that's very comfortable to walk around in. This is definitely a solid option, and it does not wear very easily, and you can easily get at least 300 plus miles on this shoe with this very tough Continental rubber outsole. I think it's probably one of the best outsoles out there in terms of grip and durability. To sum everything up, if you're looking for a running shoe that's multi-purpose, that's good for a daily trainer, that's good for long runs, that's good for walking, and that also looks good, I think the Ultra Boost 22 is a great option. The 21 is also a good option as well, and those are heavily discounted right now on any site that you probably buy your sneakers from. And if you go to the outlets, you'll see them for even cheaper. I think they're about $100 or $120 last time I checked. So you can definitely get great deals on past years versions. They look pretty much identical. They have a lot of colors in the both years version. This year, with some of the smaller changes to the upper as well as the heel, I think, for people that have never or don't have an Ultra Boost, or want the latest and greatest, and it will justify the price for $190, they could definitely go with the shoe. It does a lot of things for you, but it's, in my opinion, not a speed shoe. So if you're looking for a shoe to go fast in, I think there's other options out there. Even in the Adidas line, there's so many shoes out there right now that it's meant to go fast and that are made for racing. But the one thing that I do not like is the price point at $190. I don't know why Adidas, has keeping the price point of the shoe so high. There's so many other shoes from other competitors that I can think of, like the Invincible Run from Nike, or even the Pegasus 38 that are a lot cheaper than this shoe that kind of does the same thing. So but maybe it's because it's their most popular line out there. So overall, a good looking shoe. It does a lot of things, very comfortable as well. Slight minor updates in terms of the upper and fit. It's definitely nicer compared to last year's version on the foot. So if these updates and changes sound good to you, then I would go with the Ultra Boost 22 from Adidas. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below if you guys have any questions, comments, or feedback about the shoe, or if you guys are thinking about getting the shoe, or it's something that you're going to pass on. Let me know down below as well. I'd love to hear what you guys think of the shoe. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please hit that like and subscribe button. If I don't talk to you guys, before the holidays, I wish you guys, great holiday season. Hope you guys all stay safe and your training's going well. And I'll talk to you guys on the next run.